Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fortress. If you are new here, welcome to the HD farm. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my ex, my past relationship, mistakes I made, and we have fun while doing it. And hopefully you can learn one or two things that you don't repeat in your current relationship. So today our special guest of honor is no one else but my darling boyfriend. Yes, he's going to assist us today. So without much ado, Mr. Kobe. Yeah. Yes, I'm waiting for you. So Kobe, how are you doing?
I'm perfect. I trust they are also doing good.
They are doing good. The HD farm is good. Yeah. So without much ado, let's kick everything start.
But first off, before we even start this whole thing, I would actually like to know how you met him in the first place.
How I met my... Oh my god, I feel like this is going to be a very difficult question and answer time.
Pains, P-double-T.
Okay, I actually met him through a friend. Kind of picked my friend's phone call, and one thing led to the other. We met, we chat, we became friends, and then we started dating.
Yeah, boys like middlemen.
Please. So that's how I met my ex. I was done with JHS. Yes, I was about to go to SHS. That was when I actually met him. So we were dating throughout my SHS life. We actually broke up after I started working.
Oh.
Yes, like some few months after I started working. That was when the whole thing came rushing down.
Now that the money is coming.
Yeah, now that the money is coming, and during SHS weather and all those things, like, yeah, that was when we actually broke up.
The way I'm saying is like it was entirely his fault. I doubt.
No, it's not his fault. Actually, I'm going to be truthful. I think this was 80% my fault.
It has to be, man.
Yeah, I actually broke up with him. He didn't break up with me. So, yeah. So now let's talk about what happened. What led to the breakup? Because it was a very, very nice relationship. He would come to my house, cook.
Hey.
All the thing. Come to my house, cook. I mean, he was close with my friends, my family. I mean, we were that close. You get it? Yeah, for us to even be in different schools.
Were you friends before the relationship?
Of course, we were friends before the relationship.
No, I mean serious friends. You know, that friends can be categorized. Maybe you meet someone 1, 2, 3 days, then you fall. At least you still knew yourself before you fell.
No, we were close friends.
For like how many months?
Like 9 months, so 9 months before
that does almost have the relationship itself.
Yes, before I actually accepted the proposal. Our relationship was like 3 years. It ended after 3 years.
This is straight marriage, man.
I think that's teasing, man. I don't like
no, I don't mean to tease you, but 3 years, that is...
Yeah, 3 years of dating. Cool, so it was worth it. I mean, after I started working, there was... No, even before that, he started schooling.
This is what I really want to listen.
He was schooling. At the same time, working.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't having time... You get it? Although SHS, we were not having time for each other, but whenever it was vacation, we always come talk to each other and stuff. So when he started combining work and school, I thought maybe he had lost interest or he's too busy to even pick up my calls. You get it? The communication wasn't there. So that very moment that I started working, I got this friend of mine that I became very close with. You get it? He was a guy. So because I got close to him, and then I felt he was now giving me attention. He was now listening to me. He was
the other guy at the workplace.
Yes, he was the one now giving me the time that my ex wasn't giving to me. You get it? Because he was schooling. But what I failed to understand was that because he's combining work and school, our schedule and our communication wouldn't be like before.
I mean, of course, this is supposed to be obvious.
No, but I mean, I don't. 3 years ago, I didn't know.
Right, but There are certain things that I don't really know why girls usually make a fuss out of these petty things, because I mean the person is working, he's schooling at the same time, so you're supposed to expect this kind of things.
I know, but I didn't expect it then. You get it? I felt like he was not talking to me because he lost interest, but he was genuinely busy.
I mean, everything happens for a reason. I mean, if that didn't happen, I'm not sure you'd be here in the first place.
So
Which I'm happy about, no doubt. No doubt that I'm happy about it. But wasn't there any form of communication between you two?
There was. See, you see, after the communication thing became somewhere, and I actually thought that I had fallen for the other guy because he was always talking to me and was always around.
No,
He actually proposed.
Hold on, I don't get it. The communication thing started after you are falling for the other guy, or you felt like you are falling for the other guy?
Yeah, I felt like I was falling for the guy at my workplace because he was the one out giving me attention. You get it?
Yeah.
So he proposed and all, but I didn't want to cheat. One thing I promised myself is I would never cheat. You get it? So I went ahead to tell my ex that this and this is what's happening. I think I'm falling for this guy at my workplace.
So you told him?
Of course.
Hey, you are brave. Give me a bullseye. You are brave.
See, because I started noticing the signs, and I'm sure he also noticed it, because a time came like whenever he calls and I'm like, I'm at work. I close at 4 p.m. So if by 5 p.m. I'm still at work, you get it? It creates some kind of, I don't know how to put it, but it's like he started feeling jealous, started feeling insecure. Why are you at work? Hands up. You get it?
You are bastard.
So,
but was it right to feel jealous?
of course, it was right to feel jealous.
Because you were doing what he was suspecting.
I was. But I was not cheating, no, but.
No, not really.
Yes.
Please, you need to know. That is why we are doing this in the first place. You need to know and learn from what, your past. I mean,
one or two things, yeah, I get it. So, after that happened, and like, it's like I fell in love with that guy at the same time. Like, I didn't know who to choose, you get it? One person wasn't paying attention, one person was paying attention. In the end, I told my ex that I needed a break. Get it? So when I told him that I needed a break, like I'm falling out of love, I don't feel like the way I used to, so you should give it some time. Let me miss him. When I miss him, then I come back. It's like because I have him, it's like I'm taking him for granted. Yeah. So we should take a break. I want a break from the relationship.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, that break, that break ended everything. I mean, he was begging, we shouldn't go on break. You get it? Because he was really, really into it more than I was. So I told him I wanted a break. I mean.
And what happened during the break?
So during the break,
commercial break,
I mean, we're on break, so I don't call you. It's like I don't even care about what you do, what you don't do.
That's bad.
So we ended up breaking up. Okay, I broke up.
Without him knowing or what?
No, I broke up with him. Like
you told him?
Yeah.
The breakup, was it within the break?
And the breakup was within the break.
So you didn't come back to even break up?
No, we didn't come back after the break.
Oh, okay.
We just broke up straight. So the most annoying thing is that after I had broken up with my ex, and the guy that I thought was into me, when I went to this guy, I was like, okay, fine, I've broken up. Can we date? He was also out of love. Because like he waited for me for so long that he was also no longer interested in the relationship.
Pains, P-double-T.
If I'm not going crazy here, I think that the guy never loved you in the first place. Probably was a flirt to get something from you.
So I fell in love with this guy, lost my ex over him, and then he was no longer interested. I was so messed up because it's like that was when everything came rushing back. I mean, 3 solid years of dating, and during Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 of senior high school, working, that is the money is flowing. I've lost this guy. I mean, he did nothing wrong. Like, this guy was a perfect gentleman. If you're watching this video, like, you were a perfect gentleman.
Please,
You
that's
were
happened.
perfect. You were really, really good. I mean, this guy could cook, just like Kobe here. He could cook so many things. Very, very funny. I mean, I lost all that. So at that very moment, I tried to get him back.
Somebody that you've already told him let's break up.
I know I already told him that let's break up, but it really hit me hard that I'd lost a great someone, you get it?
Yeah.
So I called this guy and I tried to beg him. This guy told me he's dating, so many things. Like, he started telling me his mind, insulting me. Oh, married, he's getting married, he's traveling abroad. I mean, he did so many things to get me jealous.
But I know that all that was a lie, right?
Well, at that very moment, I was hurt.
So you believe me?
So I believed him that he had
It's
slept
normal.
with
It's normal to
somebody
believe
and all
something
those
like that.
things. But one thing he told me that he did all that to know if I was still interested in him or not. But he had already hurt me. You get it? So after he hurt me and I had also moved on with my life, that was when he came back telling me that he did all that to get my attention and to know if I truly loved it. But it was already too late. I had already found someone else, you get it? I had moved on.
So that is the 20% of his that was at fault.
Yeah, the only mistake he did is that when I came back, he started insulting me and calling me names when he still loved me. When we could have made things happen, we could have sorted everything out. That was his only mistake. But
I
apart
think there was
from that,
another one. The part where you told him you think you are falling for someone.
when I told him I'm falling for someone, if he had advised me.
Not advise you, basically. Well, he could have made suggestion, but at the end of the day, you still have to make the final decision. So probably you could have just. That's why communication is key in everything. You know? People, you need to talk, but it's all good you didn't talk. That's why you are here in the first place. So it's still good. I mean, whatever happens, sometimes you just have to take it like that. It's fate, right?
Yeah.
It was
But
meant to happen.
I really, really think that we could have worked things out if only we had talked things through and stuff. I think it would have worked. I mean, we were really, really nice. So yeah, that was it. I broke up.
So the lesson.
So I think that the reason I'm even telling you guys all this is for you not to end up like me.
That's what I was going to ask you. What should we really learn from everything you've told us?
So yeah, communication is key. I mean, if I had discussed everything with him from the beginning, it wouldn't have ended that way. And I can't just meet somebody else and think that I'm falling for the person. I mean, people come and go. At the end of the day, he even fell out of love and I was left in between two worlds. So value what you have. Just know that as time goes on, as we grow, people become busy. One or two things come in the way that makes us feel like our boyfriend or girlfriend is no longer in love with us. But things happen. I mean, we are not going to be this way forever.
Of course.
One person will start taking a different career path, the next person will also do the same.
So if you've learned, you are applying what you learned in this one, right?
Of course.
And you're supposed to apply it, right? So I can't teach you again.
So communication is key, but
and I think patience too, from what you told me, patience also would have played a major role, especially when you said he started working and all that.
Yeah.
Understanding and patience.
Understand
I'm sure you guys would have gone far. And it's good you didn't have patience and understanding. Let me just be the devil's part of it. I mean, things are meant to happen. If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn from it.
I think so.
So yes, it's happening. God means so good. You are here. So yeah, I'm sure they've learned one or two things. I've also learned a lot. I mean, we all learn from each other. So.
Guys, yeah, this is my story. I hope you learn from this and your next relationship will be better than mine was. So guys, that'll be it for today's video. If you want to know about Kobe's story,
Yeah, that was nobody would like to know.
of course they want to know. I mean, who doesn't want to know the past of a guy?
I'm not sure I have a past.
Guys are mysterious. I mean, so guys, comment down so I can force him to do his version of his past. You get it? So, thank you for watching the video through to the end.